My big advantage was I was a DNF student. I was a DNF student, and that was very weird. Because if you're an immigrant in this room, you know that when you come to America, everything that you're taught is education is the way out of our poverty, right? But I was a DNF student, and I mean D's and F's. Most people don't believe me anymore because of my success, so much so that I had my assistant last week reach out to my high school. I'm getting my report cards, and I'll be posting them on Instagram for you in the next couple of weeks. Real D's and F's. And again, if you're my age group, a lot of you are younger, you're lucky. Right now, as a lot of you know, being an entrepreneur is cool. I take selfies, right? Like, it's a trend. People care. When in the 90s, it wasn't. And school was the way out. And so my D's and F's made my teachers and my friends' parents think that I was gonna lose, that I was a losing player. And so it's so interesting to me that the reason I know I'm successful was somewhere around 5th grade, I realized I did not give a crap about Saturn. Algebra wasn't gonna do it for me. And so what I did was I deployed and honed my skills at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So by the time I fell in love with the notion of what that was gonna be, that was already ingrained in me. I thought I was gonna open up 8,000 wine and liquor stores, the Toys R Us of wine, sell the franchise, buy the New York Jets. Here's where the story starts getting relevant to you. I go to college, I'm playing Madden 95 in my dorm room, dominating, by the way. My friend runs in, and he says, "You have to come and see this." I finish my game, I walk into a room, and there are 8 18-year-old dudes hanging around a computer. Now, for a lot of the youngsters in this room, you don't recall this. I was 18 years old at this point, and probably spent less than 3 hours on a computer in my life. By being a DNF student and getting an F in computer class, I was able to stay off the computer, right? This is 1994. I go in this dorm room. There's 8 guys hovering around a computer. I hear for the first time in my life, coo-coo-ch. Remember that? My friend signs on. I say some profound thing like, "Is this the information superhighway?" My friends load up an AOL chat room. They type in ASL. There's some 35-year-olds in here. That was a snap back in the day. We talked to make-pretend girls for 5 hours. We were, for 3 of those hours, make-pretend girls ourselves. We're doing our thing. I literally get my turn. We're like hanging out. Like, for the youngsters in here, we hung out and watched people on the internet. I got my turn. I get on there. In 8 minutes, somehow, I end up on a message bulletin board in AOL that's selling and buying baseball cards. In 14 minutes, I make a transaction. Within 20 minutes of ever being on the internet, I said, my God, I don't need to open up 8,000 stores. I'm gonna do something on this. 18 months later, I launched one of the first 3 e-commerce wine businesses in America called WineLibrary.com.